Hey guys, Dave here from Design Upgrade Pro for H5P, and this video we're going to look at the fill in the blank design options. So we've got 4 different options here, and you can actually do quite a bit with these fill in the blank questions. There are 2 colors. There's an active color for lines, and then there's a color for backgrounds. Now, sometimes both of these are going to be used, sometimes only one or the other is going to be used. It's going to depend on what you choose for your answer style. So by default, we just have an outline, as you see here, but you can change that to an underline or a background to outline. So the background to outline is going to show you both a background and an outline and combine the two. And then line style, we give you the option of either using a solid or a dashed line. So let's explore this a little bit and see what we've got. So our line color is set to purple, and we've got an outline for the answer style and a line style of solid. So as you can see, we have a solid outline right here, and when we click on it, it's going to change to purple, and that's using this outline color right here. I do want to point out that this is always going to use a 1 pixel border, and then the outline is going to grow to 2 pixels. The same thing is going to be true for the underline style. So we're not using your global border thickness here. We wanted to keep things really simple and stick with the 1 pixel and then make it 2 pixels when it's actively selected. So that is the outline option. I'm going to go ahead and switch the line style to dash and show you what that looks like. So as I mentioned here with the help text, the line style is only going to apply in the default state, but as soon as you're actively selecting it, then it's always going to be solid. So here you'll see already this is changed to a dashed line by default. Now when we click on it, it's going to go to 2 pixels, it's going to change to purple, and it's going to change to solid because the active style is always solid. But it just gives you that option to use the dashed line by default instead. Here we are this time with the underline style. So now there is just an underline, and again we're sticking with the dashed by default. Now when we click on it, we're going to still use this purple line color, and it's going to grow to 2 pixels and become solid when we select it. Now we have an answer style set to background. So in this instance, the line style is not going to matter because we're using background and we're not using a border at all, so you can ignore the line style here. You can also ignore the active color for the lines because there are no lines, there's just a background. So in this case, we're using the background color right here, which is set to this mint green color. So by default, we actually lighten up your color here a little bit, and then when you actively select into it, we darken it and use the exact color here. So it's going to be a little bit lighter version by default, and then we bring in the full 100% color right here for the background when it is selected. And we also use the same text color that is used here is also used inside of the blanks, and that is all pulled from the general design tab. That's all using your main text color here. And our final option here for answer style is background to outline. So this is going to use both of the line and the background colors. However, the line style is not going to apply. We're always going to use a solid line for the active style here, but we are going to use both of these colors. So I've changed the line color to a darker green, and we're still going to use the same lighter green for the background. So this time it's going to use the background color, and then when we select it, we're going to add the darker green border around it. So that's the outline. So this is the background to outline style. So you get a combination of both the background color as well as the border added to it. So that's it for fill in the blanks.